Welcome to Money and Legacy, the channel where stories shape your financial future. Today's story isn't just about money. It's about breaking the chains of poor saving habits and learning how the rich prepare for tomorrow. Stay until the end, because this story may change how you think about saving before 2026. Ethan was a 28-year-old office worker. Every month, he followed the same routine. Get his paycheck, pay his rent, groceries, bills, and then whatever was left he called savings. He felt proud each time he transferred $100 or maybe $200 into his savings account. But Ethan never noticed his money wasn't growing. Inflation quietly ate away at his hard-earned dollars, and emergencies often forced him to pull the money back out. He thought he was being smart by saving, but he was actually stuck in the poor man's cycle. One evening, Ethan met his old college friend, Marcus, at a reunion. Marcus didn't look stressed about bills or the rising cost of living. He had investments, multiple income streams, and even spoke about planning for 2026 as if it was an opportunity, not a threat. Curious, Ethan asked, "How do you save so differently? Don't you worry about money?" Marcus smiled. "I don't save like the poor. I save like the rich." Marcus explained, "The poor think saving means stacking money in a bank account. They believe security comes from holding cash. But by 2026, inflation and economic shifts will punish people who think that way. The money they're saving today will lose value tomorrow." Ethan realized that's exactly what he was doing, hoarding money in a low-interest account, while prices around him climbed higher every year. Marcus leaned in and said, "The rich don't just save. They allocate. Every dollar they earn has a job. Some goes into investments, some into building assets, and some into opportunities that multiply wealth. Cash is only a tool, not the goal." He described how he automatically directed 20% of his income into investments, stocks, real estate funds, and even startup projects. Instead of fearing risk, he managed it. Instead of shrinking his money, he grew it. That night, Ethan couldn't sleep. He opened his banking app and stared at his so-called savings. It was safe, yes, but stagnant. He thought about 2026. Would he still be stuck in the same cycle, working paycheck to paycheck while Marcus multiplied his wealth? Or could he shift his mindset now before it was too late? He made a choice. Ethan would stop saving like the poor. Ethan began with small steps. He set an automatic transfer into an investment account instead of a savings account. He built an emergency fund but capped it, refusing to let fear keep all his money trapped in a low-growth account. He studied how the wealthy think about money, not as something to hoard, but as something to circulate and expand. Within months, he noticed a change. His money was finally working for him, not the other way around. By the time 2026 arrived, Ethan was no longer anxious about rising prices or the economy. He had investments growing, opportunities opening, and confidence in his financial choices. He remembered Marcus's words, "Don't save like the poor, save like the rich." And now, Ethan lived by that rule. This was a story from Money and Legacy. Remember, saving isn't about stacking cash, it's about building wealth. If you enjoyed this story and want more lessons that mix money with legacy, hit the subscribe